Hello Year 2. Your DT task for this week is to make some finger puppets for the story of the three billy goats gruff. Okay, now for this, you're going to need to remember all those scissor skills that we learnt and practiced in the autumn term. First of all, you're going to need a printout of your finger puppets, and you're going to need some scissors, making sure that if you're left-handed, you've got some left-handed scissors. And you will, once you've cut them out, need either some glue or some sellotape. Now, when we're first cutting them out, remember how to hold your scissors. You need your thumb in the top ring, and you need your first finger in the bottom ring. And you always hold them away from yourself. And you should be cutting like this, a bit like a crocodile. Okay. When I'm cutting up quite small things, like these here, first of all, I want to make it a bit more manageable. So I'm going to cut just straight lines down like this, and then I'm going to so that I've got 3 sections, and that just makes it a bit more easier for me to hold on to the pieces of paper while I'm cutting. So the first one I'm going to cut out is a very strange looking troll, and I just need to follow the lines, making sure that my fingers of my other hand are far away from the scissor blades. Now you need to be able to hold onto your piece of paper, but you also need to stay safe. So make sure that they are not too close to the scissor blades. Now I'm just cutting around the outside, making sure that I'm going slowly so that I can try and stay as close to the line as possible. And there's some sharp corners that are a little tricky, but if you make sure that you do it nice and slowly, and there it goes down, I've cut out one finger puppet. Now I'm going to do the rest. If you pause the video now, you can cut out all of yours and then play the video when you've got all of your finger puppets cut out, and I'll show you the next step. So now you should have 6 finger puppets all cut out. And like me, you probably found that it was a lot easier to cut along the straight lines, and takes a bit more practice to get a nice curved line. But well done for getting all those cut out nicely. Now the next stage is to glue or sellotape them for your finger size. So as you can see on the side, there's a little bit there that says glue. So you need to make sure that it's right for your finger. And you can get a grown-up to help you here if it's a little bit easier, because you're going to need to wrap it around your finger to get roughly the size, because you don't want it slipping down. And then you need to get your glue or your sellotape, and you need to put a little bit of glue on that end there, wrap it around fairly tightly, but not so tight that you can't get the finger puppet off your finger. Okay, and there's one of them done. Okay, I'm going to carry on doing the rest of my finger puppets. You can pause the video again to finish your finger puppets, and I'll meet you back here in a minute. Now, as you can see, I've finished all my finger puppets now, and hopefully you have too. Now you're going to need to keep these safe until next week, because next week's DT lesson is to retell the story of the three billy goats gruff using these puppets. Perhaps you could retell it to a brother or a sister or a grown up in your home. And if you're feeling really creative this week, you could always have a go at making your own finger puppet theatre out of some cardboard, some recycled materials that you may have around the house. And I'd love to see those if you do those as well. Good luck and have lots of fun. Bye.